What's going on? It's your boy Shrizzle. And in case you weren't aware, which you're probably aware because you're looking at the title of the video, Season 2, Part 2 of ReZero just came out. You know, they're on the second episode now. By the way, if you haven't watched it, you really need to watch it. It's one of my favorite new gen animes, if not my favorite. And I'm here with my impressions of the second season so far. You know, it's only the beginning, but I'd like to give some impressions. And based on what happened so far, what is most likely to come. So right now where we're at in the show is everybody's pretty much trapped in the good old sanctuary. They've been there for quite a few episodes, including last season, and they're just trying to figure out a way out. Different people have different methods of wanting to get out, and apparently some people think some of theirs are better than others, and a lot of shit has happened. People have died in there already. And in case you don't know, yeah, Subaru is one of them. I mean, the whole point of the show is that he dies a lot. Poor guy. It seems like everybody and their mother's going against him right now, or leading up to this season. However, things are going pretty smoothly for my man right now. I'm not gonna lie, and sure, there's still some people who don't have his interest as a part of theirs. In other words, they don't give a damn about him. You gotta look at Garfield, okay? You gotta look at Gar for an example. He's a bit of an asshole, let's be honest. That's literally his whole personality type. If you looked up Gar in the dictionary, it would have a picture of him with a painting in his hand. You know what that painting has? Also him, and it would have the label asshole. At this point in the show though, it seems like everybody's going against him, which is great, especially Otto. Oh my god, if you haven't seen my boy Otto, he is clutching up right now. Speaking of which, I'm really glad with the new season that they're giving us a glimpse into people's backstories that they really haven't before. You know what you know about people now, type of person they are, but you don't know their backstory. And right now we're getting a glimpse into some people's backstory, like Otto having his divine protection. He can literally hear things from so far away, but he can also translate what the animals are saying, which is crazy. That's amazing. He's got the animals on his team. I mean, like, once you have nature on your team, what else do you need? Am I right? And obviously this goes along with what happened with Otto and Otto's, you know, putting a halt to Garfield's plans and everything. Why do I keep calling him Gar? Is his name Gar? I know his name's Gar, but like, I keep calling him Garfield. Anyway, that is neither here nor there. But I was saying on the same topic, they were also giving us glimpses into Amelia's backstory, and we're gonna get a lot more of those. Unfortunately, with what happened to Puck, as we all know, rest in peace Puck, we will miss Puck. Amelia is slowly getting her memories back, and apparently it's pretty painful. We already have an idea of what happened whenever she was frozen, and so was her family, and also an idea how Roswell used her when he found her trying to get her family unstuck from the ice, promising her he'll get her family unstuck as long as she just helps and becomes queen. And obviously, as I've been saying, it's been great so far. Everything's going good for Subaru the first couple episodes. Obviously, as good as it gets. I mean, we're talking about Subaru here, the professional idiot who just doesn't die. Well, I guess he does die, but you know what I'm saying. And while everything's going fairly smoothly for the most part, we're getting these glimpses into backstories that we just didn't get before, and it's great, and I love it, and I'm sure we'll continue to get more now that Amelia's memories have been brought back. Now, one thing I will say is I would not get my hopes up too much. I really wouldn't. If you're aware of anything that happened in the past 2 seasons, and I mean literally anything, you should know things just don't go Subaru's way. I mean, hopefully he can just get to another checkpoint before it gets too bad, right? But he's generally gets screwed. Let's just be honest. Let's just keep it plain and simple. Let's be blunt. And obviously the end of the newest episode, my boy pulled through. That simping son of a gun pulled through. Roll the tape. I mean, look at that. Let's go. What a guy. What a guy. I don't think you understand. I stood up out my chair just in excitement and happiness. I immediately felt accomplished for something that an anime character did. It was crazy, which I'm sure we've all been there. But in my opinion, that is not a sign of good things to come at all. Worst case scenario, he literally dies the next episode and everything gets reset, and that would just be unfortunate. Remember that one time he tried to ask Amelia out like 3 times because he kept getting reset to before he did it? That was just unfortunate, and it'd be kind of unfortunate, but I think it might happen again. It could, it might not. All of a sudden he knows what it's like to kiss her, but she don't remember it happening. That would just be inhumane in every single way. If the writer does that to him, I don't know. But to me, that kind of symbolized the parting kiss, in my opinion. It was a good thing, don't get it wrong, and in most animes that would mean like, yes, we finally did it. We have leaped that hurdle, and now it's only good from here. It's those two versus the world, right? I just don't think it is. Because if you recall, Amelia is actually Satella. Well, based on inferences from the scene whenever he was in the witch's world and he ended up choosing Satella over the other one, she was Amelia. Amelia and Satella are the same thing from what I can tell. And she will be going through the trial again. And the trial has done bad things to her and has turned her evil before for a short period of time. So to me, this symbolizes more of a parting kiss. This is only a theory, okay? And you know, that makes me happy because I can put theories in the title of my video. That makes me really happy. But that symbolized a parting kiss. She will become Satella, I think. By the way, I'm giving you my impressions, but I'm also giving you like my projection. And because everybody's gonna escape, she's gonna be the only one who doesn't. I think that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna become Satella. She's gonna be on the enemy team, and that will not be a good thing. But without projecting, that was just a great scene, and I'm glad that it happened. My boy Subaru died so many times to get that one kiss. What a simp. But at the same time, I can't blame him. I just can't. One thing that does disappoint me though about what's happening the past couple episodes, nobody's bringing up Rim at all. I know they're focused on one thing, but nobody's bringing up Rim at all. It's like she doesn't exist. And I know that's the whole point. I get it. You know, like the whole joke, who's Rim? Which, by the way, kind of pisses me off. It's like, damn, I get it. I get it. But you don't have to do Rim dirty like that, okay? You just don't. But yeah, it seems that the show's doing her dirty anyways, because I don't think she's been brought up once. Regardless of if she's not the problem at hand and they're just trying to get out first, you can't help her without getting out. You'd figure at some point or another there would at least be like a thought about it or something. On another note, something that made me really happy was Subaru getting some type of motivation and also like flashbacks to back in his normal life, which they still don't explain, which is kind of strange being that we're almost 3 seasons in. But nonetheless, it made me happy that he remembered his mom saying a quote. I'm pretty sure it was like, it's not about how it starts, it's about how it ends. Something like that. And it was a beautiful thing. And that's what made him decide, you know what, now I will make you believe me a million. Oh, it was a beautiful thing. Moral of the story, it's really good so far. I hope they continue to keep giving his backstory like I think they will in this part 2 of season 2, which is really strange, right? Like, can't just be like season 3. Whatever. My boy Subaru finally upgraded from getting a lap pillow to getting a smooch. What a guy. What a guy. And Otto's low-key a badass. I can't wait for the rest of the season to come out. If you haven't watched it, you really need to watch it and catch up. It's gotten really good. From the first episode that I watched to now, things are amazing. A lot of things that aren't explained, but sometimes you just don't need to explain for something to be great. Anyways, it's your boy Shrizzles, the Amelia Simp. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry if I was a little scatterbrained in this one, but I really wanted to talk about it and it's been a while since I made a video. But that'll change. By the way, if you would like to join my Discord, it will be in the description. Or follow my TikTok, it'll also be there. Turn on post notifications if you'd like to watch another video. It's your boy Shrizzles, and I'm out.